Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. This time we move on to the final stage. And we try and figure out how the warp pots work. As we contemplate exactly what we're throwing Banjo-Kazooie into. My guess. A mixture of essential oils because they do everything. Essential oils now with the ability to transport. So, we've sort of figured out that one. That ugly bear, you feathered freak, is nothing but a stupid geek. Oh. Come on. They might be stupid, but I'm sure they're not geeks. The last time we left off, and I figured out what mine food is, by the way. Mine food is bird and bear. So we opened up this gate last time, and okay, so here's one thing: you kind of can't kill those with regular attacks. The idea is to slowly work your way around them. We ain't got no time for that. We just use iframes. And our good friend the bull is back from the first level. The camera doesn't want to behave. Behave yourself. Yeah, so a bull would mess you up. That was 765, we got more than enough. We don't need no more. No more thingies. I've already forgot what they're called. No, so that's it, we could just move on. This is a switch unlike any we've seen before. That unveils the next jigsaw. See, I believe the games just tease you. A lot of games, they'll show you something very early on that you won't be able to get until right near the end. You've either got to remember it and have it loomed over you the entire time of, I can't get that but I want it, or just forget about it and then later on wonder, what do I need to do now? Usually I fall in the latter category of forgetting it and then wondering, what do I do now? Though when I do remember it, so I usually remember it wrong. I get a general location remembered, but then completely forget exactly where it is. I went to the wrong place. This is the one we need. It's the friendly neighborhood jigsaw. It's right at the start. Like, you can't go in a room past the there's no room you can use beyond the level entrance. So you've got to go a bit further back for all your jigsaw needs. As luck would have it, it's right here. So we've got 33 remaining jigsaw pieces. We've filled every jigsaw in the game. And we've got 18 jigsaw pieces remaining. Means we used about 13. It'll be about 13 jigsaw pieces we used there. Wait, 15. I think 15. Maths. How does one math? How do I math? But I think that being the last jigsaw is a bit of a lie. I think there's one more. It's just not related to a specific level. We're going to take the long way because I actually forgot to pick up the shortcut. So backtrack all the way back to the end. Oh, what is all that green nonsense? It's the apple scented oil. Pot was just happy to see us. That's all that green stuff was. We got those iframes. So if memory serves, there's a shortcut down here. Though it looks like we never found the other side. Yet. We move into the final world, Click-Clock-Wood. Or Woods as I've always called it. It's the gimmick of this level. Don't do that. It's one world split into 4 different seasons. Different seasons allowing you access to different parts and different jiggers. And this little hub being part of the level itself. So we start off in spring. And we meet Link. Or knockoff Link. Or maybe it's Peter Pan or Robin Hood. Sure, we don't need that. So this is like an instance of how things change. In later levels they'll open up and it's a lot easier to get into. Or a lot easier to climb up. Normally you'd wander on around. Whereas I just wanted to show that off. Good old Mr. Beaver down there. His ingenious idea to set home security as a present for his anniversary. backfired as he's locked himself out. And there's old Mumbo for the last time in the game. It'll either be 25 or 30 Mumbo tokens we need. So each world minus the last contains a switch to the next world. But our switch is not with dear old Mumbo. For a gold feather, use a gold feather. No, we ain't. Oh. Don't make the same mistake 3 times, Banjo. We say as we can attempt to make the same mistake 3 times. Well, if it's only 30, we basically got enough. Mumbo Jumbo. So this, being the last, is probably the longest stage in the game. It's probably going to take us 2 longer parts, or 3 parts total. Oh. So once you've got enough Mumbo tokens, there's no point in collecting them. There's no like hidden secret collectible or secret reward. Oh no! It's like somebody move this boulder. No, thank you, good sir. We are very busy right now. We've got to go dig a trench to poop in. Oh, and he's even following us now. We've got an admirer. Just can't stop thinking about it since the first level. All the rest were impractical. So we found a trench for Kazooie to poop in. It's like, good old outdoors, nature, camping, all of that. So part of the gimmick of this is you do thing in one part of the world, as I say, or one season, then you come back in a later season, and it's changed. Because that's how time works. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's any point in killing all of these birds. They just don't come back. So once more we climb. And some folk really don't like these jumps. I don't mind them so much. I mean, hey, gives us a honey, the beehive. That's the one I'm thinking of. Without any bees. Not the bees. There's our summer switch. It's summertime, and you know what that means. Gonna break into this poor fella's house through the window. Teach him to leave his window open. Ooh. It's Conker's weird cousin, Nabnot. Nabnot, who just really likes acorns. I like acorns. That's Nabnot. Mambo. Look at the size of this egg, another absolute unit. So, unlike Banjo-Kazooie, where Kazooie could actually hatch eggs, this one just have to shatter it before the bird is fully grown. Not so mighty, since we shattered your egg before you fully developed. Though somehow you have a hyper-intelligence, for a child, newborn anyway, with the ability to talk. One day you'll lead the mighty eagle revolution. So after I've made a whole thing about not being too bad at those jumps, because undoubtedly, whoa, I'm gonna kill all you birds simply because you're all a nuisance. So undoubtedly there will be a Jiggy right at the top, the peak of the tree. You just have to have the patience and the skill to get up there, one of which we have, one we don't. Can you guess which? Hint, we've fallen down several times now. Back to old Nabnut. He's gonna want something from us later. They're all gonna want some. Oh! They're all gonna want something. Let's turn this into 2.5D perspective. And there's our first Jiggy. So on the first Jiggy, we're going to end this first part for now. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, bye for now.